Every city has its shadows, humming just below the bustling daytime clamor. But it's during the bone-chilling hours of the night when these shadows stretch and thrive. City Market, a vibrant hub by day, becomes a haunt for the eerie whispers of the past as the cloak of darkness descends. They say the market never sleeps, but few dare to witness what stirs in its deserted alleys and creaky old stalls after midnight. Those who have ventured into its nighttime realm carry tales heavy with dread, their words drenched not merely in terror, but in the throes of an inconceivable reality. There was, for instance, the butcher, broad-shouldered and unflinching, who spoke of a chilling breath on his neck and cuts of meat dancing macabre waltzes in the freezer. Was it merely his exhaustion, or something far more sinister, playing tricks on him during those haunted shifts? It all starts with old Harvey, the grocer whose spirit, they say, never left his small, dimly lit shop nestled in the heart of the city market. During the day, the shop bustles with energy, but as the sun dips below the skyscrapers, a palpable change sweeps through its aisles. Night workers talk of fruits that whisper and vegetables that subtly shift positions to watch the lone passerby. As eerie as it sounds, none can explain these phenomena scientifically. Perhaps, in the absence of sound explanations, superstitions begin to thrive. Harvey was a frail man in life, wildly protective of his wares and the sanctity of his marketplace domain. Many remember his sudden passing, a heart attack right before store closing, as abrupt as a candle snuffed in the wind. Since then, the night guards claim to see a figure resembling Harvey, restocking shelves and murmuring softly to the unsold produce, sighing as if lamenting a lost life amidst the leafy greens. This tale alone would curdle the blood of any late-night shopper daring to venture for a midnight snack. Phil, the gruff butcher who never believed in ghosts, changed after one unsettling shift. The market's meat locker, a frosty chamber of carcass and cleavers, became the scene of inexplicable occurrences. Doors slamming shut with vicious intent, lights flickering erratically, as if signaling Morse code from beyond. Phil narrates one particular night with a tremor in his voice. A night when the frozen meats seemed to shudder alive beneath aged butchers' hands. "I heard it first," Phil confessed, his voice a whisper, soft like silk brushing against skin. It said, "Let us out." The chill in the room was no longer just from the frigid air. Phil, examining his surroundings, found nothing amiss but the lingering echo of those words and a cold fear gripping his heart. Nights after, the whispers continued, each night louder, desperate. No one, not even Phil, could explain these auditory hallucinations. Could the meat locker be replaying the echoes of its bloody history? Or was it something more sentient, more aware? Jenny, the flower shop owner, petite and fearless, had her encounter one dreary night. It happened beside the ancient fountain, where legend had it, a market worker had once vanished without trace. Water, normally clear and inviting by day, turned murky as the clock struck 1. Jenny, drawn inexplicably to the fountain, peered into the dark waters. What reflected back wasn't her own visage, but a distorted, sorrowful face, none she recognized. She leaned closer, entranced. The face morphed, its mouth moving silently at first, then forming words she could only half understand. Warnings, or perhaps cautions. This eerie visual encounter left her chilled, not willing to pass the fountain alone at night ever again. Those who dwell in the city often dismiss such tales as the overactive imaginations of the fatigue-struck night workers. Yet, there's an undeniable essence of truth woven into their fears, a reflection of the urban anxiety and isolation that feels all too real. Is City Market merely a gathering of old structures, or a nexus of human emotion and supernatural residues? As much as these stories are dismissed by daylight logic, they intensify the shadowy heartbeat of City Market. To work a shift here is to dance with uncertainties, to potentially glimpse behind the veil that separates the mundane from the mysterious. The true horror, then, isn't just in what is seen or heard, but in the endless possibilities of the unknown.